let the corner guard.
That's all. That's all. He had that backtrack on.
Hey, you're right. Y'all still this part. You got a left-hand player who's going left with a corner field. You only have to pass it back to Draymond Green. Now you got Draymond Green shooting the Draymond Green's just into the paint. No, what I'm saying is like, you know he's left-handed. Get the fuck out of there. Oh, yes, and let him go late. He can only go so far because your man is going to be playing defense on him.
Right. Yeah, that's a good pass. That was a good pass. Go, shot. I like it. I don't get the guy like it. I like it.
One on five.
Yo, I'm sorry. I find out. That's how I like
I'm the scoreboard. We ain't selling no Aaron, get his ass out of here. It's a 1-on-1, and you want to shoot a 3 on the fast break. Man, you don't fucking come down here, get that old motherfucker in and out. Nice. Oh, shit. Ooh, I like it. You got it. Ooh. That's what your ass need to be doing for me. Yeah. Your defense first. Your defense first.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the big house. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. What an exciting matchup we have in store this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, can't wait to get this one started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wolverines offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage.
Yeah, it's so nice to be able to, it makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
I've only lost 1 minute in one.
He's lying.
It's not even said they used to
Brooks
look
is
your ass
leading
on
it
the
all time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense sent for a first down play. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That defense is about getting off the football. That defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those puller's actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job on the defense being highly active.
Back to pass, it's Warren. He'll take a deep shot here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This is no risk, no biscuit. You want big plays on offense, it's got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one. Going ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let it get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession. That's a heck of a start for us.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and he goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score. These guys are the leaders. The guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but there's absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 2. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3 kick.
Last drive, they have to lead out. Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on its heels.
The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets up to the 44.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Working that left side now.
The passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you in the break. It's alive, and the balls come down so fast they can't get there. And then what else? He gets me ahead of the sticks. They don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Now on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Quickly out to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Wolverines move quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Good pick up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in the ball game. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
He had to fight for a couple down in the 33.
You know, runs like this, oftentimes you're like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small games are going to turn into long runs.
Try and play action. Flushed out of the pocket. What a snag by the defense.
Well, he started trying to do this right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Safe completion on the screen. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so was able to get the ball. D-lineman already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gain.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game layup. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Hey, he still can't guard me.
No return coming Guys, here come those baby blue wing helmets on offense. That last drive was a promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with a pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you can conserve their play safe. You trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw, it's Warren. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there, and knock it away and deny the score.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. He gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The basketball Hall of
From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvise. On moving fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight misfires left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, he's got it up. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st hits at the 37. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, it's 1st down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
It's Loveland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Looking for a man, it's Warren. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And the defense settled in to stop the short gain. Sometimes you're just living right. You put the ball in jeopardy in the middle of traffic, and he makes a grab on the deflection.
No, Reese, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Throw the middle of the field. So, the eyeballs are looking right at you, towards the defender. Not the best offense, but man, they come to break. Take those breaks, and you don't apologize.
On 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right going.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here,
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safety play honest, and you could tell just miss a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. To throw, it's Warren. Catch open down. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up the first down.
When you're a defense, you have a choice to play man or you play zone. They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man in the future.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays. They know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make
a shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it, and nobody can catch it.
Makes the grab. It's Edwards. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
That last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play to get these things going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Got his man on the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Line getting set on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Crosby. Really confident good throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one.
Wants to throw on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's crossed. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out like a touchdown.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job of understanding when to get it.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Steps away. He'll throw one to his right. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain, and he could have squeezed it.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Looking to pass. It's Warren. Now adjusting. Nowhere close on that one as he got on thrill trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you've got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Off the play fake. And the pressure was in his grill and an eyelash. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get points on the board before the break.
Hey, everybody, look. Hey, listen. If you haven't signed up to playback, come on, man. Sign up to playback.
This is a long fourth down drive, and the offense stays on the field.
I'm pretty sure nobody's going to know where to find it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out and ready to go to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. What a catch at line for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trailed a little bit in the first half. Stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. We'll see if that fatal fourth down in the third end last time David sort of moved some of the aggressive.
But you hear about it all the time. Go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement against some points.
The incompletion leads to second and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking downfield, it's Warren. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from him. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a little thing they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
That's James Harden.
I don't get there.
Huh?
I don't get there.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Shoves back behind and changes first and 15.
They bring him back as soon as he retired.
They want to throw it.
As soon as he retired, they bring him back to the long
Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
One more play before the team heads into the locker rooms. To the air, it's Warren. Looking to scramble. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has been more than made its share of big plays. If the game keeps trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan State.
Wants to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the year.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their use. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo. A lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws and turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Morgan. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Call now use it against us.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play line just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out of space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. It's complete. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Throws for the tight end. Got him and nobody's close. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense going all in to stop the run. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they've got the lead in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field. Really good play. He put something together.
Yeah, they had bad execution on that last drive, so I got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to bring him to some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to...
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
Returns like that, why you don't settle for the fair catch. If you don't have to, he picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the other? To the ground with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going. Offense is very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. They did that one pretty easy there and get the sack.
Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
The offense staying out there. It's been a 50-50 proposition on 4th down. They're 2 for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and he'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Bullock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags on the 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On the run, fires downfield. And that ball is picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Caught over the middle, it's Loveland. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws toward the end zone. And he will score. score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And listen, find your matchups you like in AC. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup this season. Put some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer school.
And I think being down 14 kind of feel that way, but if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer will need to pay.
I was just going to say, Dave, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Dropping back, it's Bullock. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. The tag. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. They thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. As I showed you, I could be a wide receiver. Coach Mike split them out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something good. Don't just slide down, don't make it tense. Take that thing all the way back.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and he'll bring it to the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the run, it's Crosby. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of a run, pin your ears back.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Listen, add them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake down the throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down. And this offense is smelling the end zone. To the air, it's Warren. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
You can just see the excitement this defense has. Every play, they're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Gets it out fast.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, trying to pick up some positive yards.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties. Ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He loves one high down the left side. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
The Wolverines line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the D denied him on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the route is on. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes some Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, bro. I wish I would play with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. I'm just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was wrong. You should have been better.
I'm sitting back. What are you doing? He's always outside the game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This quarterback right now is improved. He's doing a nice job in research. He's reading the coverage. He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great mood.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
At this point in the game, in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Use the play fake down the throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw. It's Warren.
He's going to know all that.
Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze that football instead of the takeover. It'll be third down.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the quarterback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate. The ball got swatted away incomplete.
Trying to get to it. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back on its own. Offense getting set for first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Deep breath, right, man. You talk about that, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
On second down, lost to throw it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot at momentum. Trying to move the stick, take third down through the air. And the pressure gets there. Head down he goes at the 18. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up on every yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got him downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane to stop him at the 16. Louisiana Tech has it back on the offense, comes out ready to go to work. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just trying to find something to build on here at the end game.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to fight. Throw the football. Try to get some points up. Points have been a big. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting.
Yeah, and just try to find things to build off for next week.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Scanning the field is Fuller. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They had a wonderful day. They're doing everything great. Just you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Getting the quarterback being disrupted. They've been all hard.
Guys, here come those beige and wing helmets on offense. They're in command of it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got him on the return. The 10. And it's going to be a big 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making a pick, taking it to the house, and build some momentum for some future.
And he takes out an extra point. Some decisions have been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. No chance to return that with a moving kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David Ingram. Control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He turns it loose to the left. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves out.
And the Wolverines have it with the 1st and 10.
To be honest.
The offense showing motion for the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
That is huge.
Unloads to the wide out. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down.
A great team is you always looking to the lane.
He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Right? It's hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
To the air, it's Bullock. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Corners are loaded up tight. He'll take another shot here. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play with stand excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's almost like how many can I win by? And I'm going to keep the guys here. Just keep piling on. It's their job to stop them. They'll do their job to keep them going.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just have better players. More physical, they're faster, and
that's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, and Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I want to say, all the same, all we got the all the same. Look at you got really good time. No, I know I'm just keep your mind straight. That's what I want to find. Keep your mind straight. I know. I lost my mind with focus. I lost my, and that's how I get the best of it.